The Raptors. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors USA team.
Get him, MP. Your time.
Toronto working the ball around now. And he gets the bucket. 29 points for Jay.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Gary Trent is out there with Jay. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Home in the paint. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Suns was outstanding. He scored an amazing number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level. Offensively.
The pass to Kuminga. Pass to Primo. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here's Strickland. Will it go? That one, no good.
Yeah, and he had to be tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Raptors running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis.
And let's focus now on the two opposing guys who were battling in the first half. There were sparks out there. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level. To finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
James Wiseman's out there with Kuminga. Then there's Moody. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Perkins in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Green against Poole. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Moody the pass to Poole. And again, no good by Golden State.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Count it.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Warriors have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Wiseman sets a screen for Poole. Warriors getting another chance here. Moody's shot is off. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Yeah, with their offensive execution.
Both teams will make substitutions. Toronto shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Warriors shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Pass to Kuminga. Six on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. The shot by Primo, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Count the basket. Caldwell's got 44.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Strickland. Here's Primo, defended by Caldwell. That one doesn't drop, and Toronto will go the other way with it.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And the pass to Primo. And the Warriors miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Fires the three. And it's Strickland missing. Anunoby with it. Kuminga picks him up, sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
There's the feed to Kuminga. Here's Primo, and he could not get that one to go.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line from the Warriors.
And last season, right at the 75% mark.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Caldwell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And so much for repeating the three-point ball.
Delano Benton.
He here in the second.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Here's Primo. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's the Toronto Raptors able to.
Your Warriors, 31. The Raptors, 81. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Unit 15.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's time for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on James Wiseman's injury. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Gary Trent. Kersey is out there with Bay. Then there's Jay, and it's Banton in at the point guard. Here's Reddish. He doesn't hit that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. And that one drops for him.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Rodgers to halt the run, and the basket is good.
Second personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jay.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Caldwell. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rejected by Caldwell. And so it looks like the Warriors will win.
Substitution for your Warriors. Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Moody the pass to Kuminga. That one falls.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
From deep three-point range, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game. game.
Unbelievable.
Now, here's Poole. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what. The matchup is you never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.
about to tear it up.
So game time, same time.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the... big men as they go small, and they're not happy.
Team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Wendell Moore. At the line for Duke.
The previous play is under the lead.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Minnesota with the ball. Jacks up a three. Offensive board. Here's Gobert. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Moore. Lets the three fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Caldwell, good.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And here they come. Three-pointer. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. They come into this one.
Show me the spirit, man. Promise to the arena gets a free t-shirt.
Looking to win the run. Rejected by Barnes. To the left wing. Here's Caldwell. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist with that last one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success. They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Gobert, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The Raptors have got 7 of 8 in the basket. From deep. And the Raptors, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pass to Moore. Can they get it? And that one is hammered home.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Towns. And the 3 off target. From the arc. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Moore. 50 seconds left in the first. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Going inside. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Siakam. And here's Trent. Here's Caldwell. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Over to the wing. Here's Moore. Back to Edwards. They need this. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
4, the Raptors 35.
So far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. We've got OG Anunoby. Also, DeMar DeRozan out there. And it's Ben in at the point guard position.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He picked up 66 points and was on point from deep. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Towns against Porzingis. Reeves. Tipped.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Takes a three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Here's Reeves looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Hawkins. A shot to stop the run. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Reeves. 9 points in his last outing. The floater, and is blocked. Here's Caldwell. This one for 3. Good! That's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Hawkins. Here's the 3. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Caldwell. And the Raptors, another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
With 1 on the clock. Ooh, he released it in time. But it's off the mark. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Raptors running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here now at Toronto, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They're kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. Just a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Toronto Raptors.
They're raining threes. I'm telling you, and the defense forgot to check the weather report. Somebody get them an umbrella and a poncho.
The only thing they're getting is an earful from the coach.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Hawkins. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Moore in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Hawkins. The 3 kept alive.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He seized this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Outside Edwards, takes the 3, gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Towns. Looking to get it going. Toronto grabs the miss. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Takes a step back. Here's Hawkins. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Barnes with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Edwards. To end the run. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there. Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Moore. Towns, a screen on Trent. And here's Edwards outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Caldwell. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Towns with the ball. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make...
And again for 3.
Splashes home another 3. and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Gobert on the high post, working on Siakam. 6 to shoot. Here's Moore. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Caldwell. And good! There's another!
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court. At the line for the Raptors, Delano Banton.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, Moore. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier.
He got it again! Sensational!
That score moving him clear into third all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure. Or he's not finished. Here's Hawkins. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled.
With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Bridges, Kevin Vassell out there with Sexton. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Reyes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Reyes, the pass to Vassell. Sexton against Van Vliet. Clock at 6. The shot by Sexton, no good. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Timberwolves at Target Center. It's Trent on the wing. Here's Caldwell. Hits it from three-point range. Caldwell's got 5 now.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Reyes, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
That bucket in no time at all. He's got 8.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the pass to Vassell. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Jazz have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Van Vliet against Sexton. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hardaway. The shot. The shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Now here is Hardaway. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And the basket by Caldwell. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their follower.
Well, when you're the only game People take the team to heart, and we see it in
Porzingis is checked in for the Raptors. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Smith right side. Passes to Abaji.
2 minutes left in the first.
Butler on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Jazz passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Caldwell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Fast break Toronto. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Abaji. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Bridges, no one around him. Another miss by Utah.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
From deep. Caldwell can't hit. Jazz trailed by 19. Bridges with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And that'll be
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. OG Anunoby comes in for Barnes. And it's DeRozan in for Trent. Utah with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. Butler feeling out a bit. Pass to Abaji. Jacks up a 3. The Jazz with another miss. Raptors leading by 19. Here's Caldwell. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 26 points for Jay.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
It's good.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter.
Your Raptors, 26. The Jazz, 6.
Nice job working with that me this year, Coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, your record, Hugh Ramsey.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Smith is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Sexton. And it's Reyes in at the 5 down low. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He racked up big numbers. In what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down.
We need you to get down right now for your North Side Crew.
Leading by 22. The pass to Caldwell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Caldwell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Sexton. To the middle. Here's Vassell. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Here's Caldwell. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And in their two matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And that one, good. 33 points for Jay.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, here's Vassell. Guarded by Caldwell. From deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Utah calls timeout. Without question, Jay is... It's the Toronto Raptors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their
defense. And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Toronto Raptors.
They're clearly beating them in transition. It's been all fast breaks. And, hey, that's how this roster was built.
And moving on, guys. And that's all for us. Now it's time.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Caldwell in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And stolen by Siakam. Caldwell passes to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here is Vassell. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Sexton. And that one is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Kicks to Hardaway. There's a screen. Sexton the pass to Reyes. He dishes it to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Hardaway with a wide open look. They get the rebound.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Both free throws good from Caldwell. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Sexton against Van Vliet. Fade away. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Van Vliet against Sexton. Smith for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Caldwell's got his 5th rebound in this one. From 20 feet out. And good! He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Sexton, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but
Fred Van Vliet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Utah. Colin Sexton. 2 shots.
Making some changes here. So he gets them both. Now DeRozan. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Caldwell. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Abaji can't get it to go. Toronto's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Green is in for Jay. And Utah. Jay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Utah also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Sexton in for Butler.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent, someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Devin Vassell. He's out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Abaji in at the small forward. Misses the wing J.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jay.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Here's Caldwell, and good! There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got it.
The Raptors making a switch here. Dave's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Reyes is checked in for Jalen Smith. Clarkson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Butler in for Colin Sexton. And the basket by Caldwell.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Unloads from 13. Siakam pulls it in. Hits it. That free throw, good from Caldwell. Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Butler. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.
Your maximum 118. The Jazz 45. Thanks for making your way to the game tonight, man. Please be courteous and thank our hardworking steps.
in the house.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Doubled by Siakam. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal. And here are the Mavericks now. Here's Bouknight. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Bouknight. Back to Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
Looking good, looking strong, guys. Looking strong.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Caldwell from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. He's got 9.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Bouknight. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Siakam. Bouknight can't get it to go.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Caldwell. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Ingram to stop the run. No good.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
They've been having major problems off that. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Let's go with a three. Here's Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy. One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Pass to Bouknight. Stewart, a screen on Trent. Here's Bouknight. And a foul called.
First team foul. Shooting for Dallas. James Bouknight taking 2 shots.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And he gets the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
From outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They were really able to exploit that defense, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this, they caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Outside Ingram. Shoots. He can't get that one to fall. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Ingram with a screen on Trent. Here's Bouknight. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Over to the left wing. Here's Caldwell. Off target with the three. Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. There's a screen. And here's Doncic outside. Dallas again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Good. Another from 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling.
Mavericks timeout call.
Here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Pass to Bouknight. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
From deep three-point range. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Here's Caldwell. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 5 assists in the game. And for Dallas, they're shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Pass to Stewart. Back to Doncic. Over Van Vliet. Doncic, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Caldwell. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Ingram, the pass to Doncic. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
He's on fire.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Doncic. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Caldwell. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Bouknight. Takes one from 10 feet and too long on the shot.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Doncic. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Caldwell. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. On target from range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Doncic left side. To end the run. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Scotty Barnes. And DeRozan is subbed in for Trent. They get it back. Okoro, no good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Caldwell. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Jones against Van Vliet. Pass to Stewart. Over Porzingis. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Toronto with the ball. From deep. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Jones sets a screen. Here's Beasley. Shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, that's Malik Beasley fighting through the contact to finish close. Nice.
From deep three-point range. And the Raptors, another 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Jones. Picked by Stewart. Outside Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Well, the Mavericks shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Beasley with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Jones. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
There's the triple. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
All alone. DeRozan with the rebound. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Stewart. Good D by Porzingis.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. It's Beasley on the wing. Stewart, a screen on Anunoby. Beasley, that's good.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Pass to Caldwell from behind the arc. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Poke loose. Beasley for three. That shot is off. Here's Caldwell. Fires from deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game.
At the end of the first quarter of play, the score is your Raptors 68, the Mavericks 18.
Adolph effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Malik Beasley. Good! Another from three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Puts up a three. Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable. It's again from beyond the arc.
What an historic night for him shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for third place in most threes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Luka Doncic is checked in for Jones. Here's Beasley. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Lets it go. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Dallas again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Doncic outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 8.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And another one!
That puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Beasley, pass to Stewart. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. The 3 is up. Hits yet again. Wow!
That score moving him clear into third all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. Pass to Okoro. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
Shoots from 12. Another bucket! Wow!
And a triple. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What an historic night.
Hey, look at yours, look at yours.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Misses the three. The Raptors have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Hits yet again. Wow!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into second place for most points in a game. Beasley against Trent. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Caldwell. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that. It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And the bucket is good.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Beasley outside. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for: consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Okoro. Barnes with the rebound. Okoro's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Caldwell. There's the three. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 6th assist of the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter. Defense giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Beasley outside. Shot to stop the run. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Beasley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Van Vliet against Doncic. Pass to Okoro. Nice. Gets his 2nd bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Caldwell. Good! Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Pass to Beasley. From downtown, hits the three-pointer. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
We know Mr. Beasley wants to drain it from distances.
And again for three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives. Now a timeout called by Dallas. With some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Trent. And it's Ben in for Van Vliet. Here's Bouknight, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And there's the foul. It'll go on.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bouknight. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Outside for Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Oh, a really deep three that time.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Pass to Bouknight. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line. To shoot two.
Second team foul. Way better. Shooting for Dallas. James Bouknight. 2 shots.
Has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Raptors now. Here's Caldwell. And the Raptors, another three.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Bouknight. Back to Jones. Now Finney-Smith fires the three. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Caldwell. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Knocks down the long J.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Outside Jones. Can they get it? The shot that time not on target. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Here's Caldwell. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Back to Jones. Right wing. Here's Bouknight. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Caldwell. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Bouknight. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup. Bouknight's got 8.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Caldwell. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Ingram. Lets it fly. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Caldwell misses. Dallas shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. Takes one from 10 feet. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And the three-pointer goes.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Launches a three, and he can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. 36 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Bouknight. Give him 8 points now. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Caldwell, good.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's Bouknight, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. The three is up. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
And so it's Toronto, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back.
Keep it going in the second.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we
The slate absolutely gets your attention. No easy games. But this could bring up.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Raptors.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Van Vliet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Jay in at the three, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Doncic passes to Stewart. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge. All night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Dallas is shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Now here's Doncic. The three. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist of the night. Fires for three. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Tipped. Trent with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Caldwell. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Good! Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Doncic outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 15 points.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Here's Bouknight. Give him 8 points now. Outside Ingram. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. For Toronto, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Barnes. Siakam with it. Here's Caldwell. Good! That's another bucket!
As that score puts him even, a night I never thought we'd see.
Well, now he's tied point for point with the record. One more score, and he'll be alone at the top of the record books. A moment nobody thought they'd see. Here's Stewart. And he was fouled while in the act of...
Come on, Rev.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Stewart.
And he makes both free throws. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And another one!
I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze. And Dallas calls time here.
Just shoot.
Dallas is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Doncic passes to Stewart. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Stewart's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Here's Caldwell. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Doncic outside. Six to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to
Fred VanVleet. That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Don't stop now.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Caldwell.
That's his first personal foul.
He's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Jones. 6 points for him. Outside Ingram. 3-pointer. They get the rebound.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Sinks the tray.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point. If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Bouknight. Chris the screen. Will it go? Another shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Caldwell. And the Raptors, another 3.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Caldwell. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
All night. He just won't let up.
Dallas is going just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the wing, right side. 1 second left. And so it's the Toronto Raptors making this game.
The Mavericks, 71. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raptors at the line for your Raptors.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Malik Beasley. Luka Doncic is out there with Bouknight. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Ingram in at the 5 down low. Here's Caldwell. Gets the 3 to fall.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Pass to Doncic. To the inside. Beasley. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. And the Raptors, another 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he saw the pass coming, and Beasley was shot ready.
Malik Beasley. That's his first personal foul. At the line for Toronto.
And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, B.A., a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 38% here in the fourth. And here's Ingram outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
He hasn't done a whole lot to help their cause today. They could have used more offense from him.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at it.
At the line for your Raptors. Shooting 1.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Doncic passes to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Yep, that one goes. Now Doncic. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
From deep three-point range, Caldwell misses. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. And finished off by Stewart.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Hits the trifecta.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And there it is for him.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to his spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Here's Caldwell. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Bouknight. Doncic outside. We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
It's stolen by Ingram.
Raptors foul. That's the second. Personal foul. 14 fouls. Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Pascal Siakam.
And here's Doncic. Pass to Bouknight. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
Doncic outside. Pass to Bouknight. 4-3. And they recover it.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Doncic with it. Launches a three. And Bay pulls it down.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Caldwell misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the right wing. Back to Doncic. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
The assist.
Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for Jay.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And that one's good. Ingram.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Inside. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Bouknight. Green covering. Outside Ingram. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate. With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it. Theirs to lose at this point.
Doncic left side. Over Green. Misses there. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.